People often link procrastination with laziness. This is a common misunderstanding. The two are not the same. Laziness is an unwillingness to act. Procrastination is different. It is an active process. You choose to do something else instead of the task you know you should be doing. The root of procrastination is not a motivation problem. It is an emotional regulation problem. When faced with a certain task, you might experience negative feelings. The task could trigger stress. It could make you feel uncomfortable. It might bring up feelings of self-doubt or inadequacy. Your brain's primary goal is to protect you from these negative emotions. To do this, it seeks to avoid the source of the discomfort. In this case, the source is the task itself. The brain prioritizes immediate emotional relief over long-term productivity. This is not about a lack of desire to complete the work. It is about an instinct to move away from a negative feeling. Procrastination operates within a simple, powerful loop. This loop consists of a trigger, a response, and a reward. It is a fundamental pattern of habit formation. The trigger is the task that you need to complete. This task feels overwhelming, boring, or uncomfortable in some way. It could be writing a difficult report for work. It might be studying for an exam. It could even be a simple chore, like making a phone call you've been putting off. The discomfort associated with the task acts as the initial signal in the loop. Your brain registers this signal as a threat to your current emotional state. The response to this trigger is avoidance. Instead of starting the task, you do something else. You might decide to clean your desk. You might browse social media, you might watch a video or make a snack. The specific action is less important than its function. Its function is to distract you from the negative feelings associated with the original task. This act of avoidance is a deliberate, though often subconscious, choice. It is a strategy to manage your internal emotional state. You are not choosing to be you are choosing to feel better in the present moment. The reward for this avoidance is a feeling of temporary relief. As soon as you shift your attention to a more pleasant activity, the stress or discomfort from the original task fades away. This immediate reduction in negative emotion is a powerful reward. Your brain registers this sequence of events. It learns that avoiding the uncomfortable task leads to feeling better. This is a basic form of reinforcement. The brain now has a proven method for escaping negative feelings. Over time, this loop reinforces the habit of procrastination. Each time you avoid a task and feel relief, the connection becomes stronger. Your brain learns that avoidance is an effective way to manage discomfort. The more this happens, the more automatic the response becomes. When a similar trigger appears in the future, your brain is more likely to default to the avoidance strategy it has learned. The temporary relief acts as a positive reinforcement, making the procrastination habit more ingrained. The long-term consequences, like increased stress from a looming deadline, are too distant to break the immediate reward cycle. This reveals why procrastination is often an irrational behavior. Logically, you know that putting off the task will only create more problems later. You understand that the work still needs to be done. You may even be aware that the delay will cause more stress in the long run. However, the emotional part of the brain overrides this logical thinking. The drive for immediate comfort is stronger than the rational plan for future success. The decision to procrastinate is not based on your capability to do the task. It is based on your desire to avoid the negative feelings the task produces. It is about seeking emotional comfort, not a reflection of your actual ability or work ethic. Understanding this emotional regulation loop can help remove self-blame. Seeing procrastination as an emotional response rather than a character flaw changes the perspective. It is not a sign of laziness or poor time management. It is a learned coping mechanism for dealing with difficult emotions. This understanding allows for a more neutral observation of the behavior. It shifts the focus from what is wrong with me to what is happening in my brain. This knowledge is the first step in recognizing the pattern. It separates your identity from the act of procrastination itself.